In this video, you'll learn how to check your deposit history on Binance. By following these steps, you will be able to access and review all your deposit transactions efficiently. Begin by logging into your Binance account. Once you're logged in, navigate to the wallet option located in the main menu. Depending on the version of the app you are using, you will either select transaction history or wallet history. This section is crucial as it contains a record of all your incoming cryptocurrency and fiat deposits. Ensure that you remain in this section to effectively filter your transaction history. Next, look for the filter drop-down menu within the wallet history or transaction history section. Click on this drop-down and select deposit as the transaction type to focus solely on deposits. If you are searching for a specific deposit, you could also choose the coin or fiat currency associated with that transaction. Additionally, consider setting a date range to narrow down the results, especially if you have conducted numerous transactions. After applying these filters, Binance will display each deposit along with relevant information such as status amount and the time of the transaction. After filtering your deposits, you can click on any individual deposit entry to view more detailed information. This includes the network used for the transaction, the receiving address, the transaction ID or TXID, and the number of confirmations. This detailed view is particularly useful for tracking the status of your deposits. If you encounter any issues, such as a missing deposit, the TXID status and confirmations can help you troubleshoot the problem quickly. If you require records for reporting purposes, look for the export or download option available on your platform. By selecting this option, you can save a file containing your deposit history. Ensure that you store this exported file securely, as it may contain sensitive information related to your transactions. This feature is beneficial for maintaining accurate records and for future reference. That wraps up today's guide. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next tutorial.